Alright, this is one of those things that it's part of that never-ending fun where I had a hose blow out. So, fortunately, you see there's the blowout there, and this hose was connected to this hose, which has a large end and a small end. Large end goes over that. Small end connects with this other 5/8 hose. So I had to forcibly jam the 5/8 hose over that, I guess it's 3/4 inch fitting. So anyway, we're topped up with some antifreeze and some water, and we're gonna pull over to a Love's here that's a few miles up the road, get some parts, and maybe do a little more repair work to it. So yeah, anyway, then I managed to drop my screwdriver down into the shroud, which is always fun when you drop things down into where you can't get to it. So yeah, anyway, we'll have to go and hose off the engine tomorrow and just get things cleaned up. Actually, I do have a hose here that I could use. So, alright, let's fire this baby up here. There's the water level right to the top. Okay. There's my trusty emergency firestone. There's the cap. So I'll just put the cap on loosely and hope for the best. All right, let's get this off before it becomes a casualty too. Let's go light her up, see what happens. Okay, so let's pick up tools and we'll finish this up tomorrow morning. Hose everything off in there. Okay, we are holding pressure. So I just need to get a 90-degree elbow for that, and we'll be okay. But it'll last. It'll probably last for quite a while, but I'll get it out of there. Okay. Yeah, it's just so fun, you know. Stuff just always seems to happen at the best possible times. I'll put things away. Okay, so there is the owie I got when I was cleaning up and trying to get back to the truck. I determined that the problem that we have is a bad water pump, which was making the coolant in the block boil over, and we were not getting heat out of the heater. So the heat has a tube right off the back of the water pump that feeds directly to the water heater, and there is no hot water getting into the water heater. So that sounds pretty much like the water pump is dead. So we're overnighting here at a truck stop, and we will
you forgot to tell them how
try
you
to
got
get
your boo-boo. You tripped over your tool bags.
Yeah, so I was putting things away, and I walked to the side of the truck to put things away, And I forgot that I had a couple of tool bins there in the dark, and I fell over that, and I hit the foot, the flat disc at the bottom of the jack on the front right of the truck camper.
Pan up a little bit.
It felt so good. And Archie and Poppy have been doing their part to console me. Where is he? Right. There's that handsome man. Okay. And there's Poppy going into the tube.
It's a disaster.
Yep.
Archie's checking you out. You got a boo-boo, Dad?
Hey, no, he's looking at his little hister. This is our new pump, $59 I think it was. They had another pump that basically the same thing, comes with new bolts. I'm sure the bolts I've got will be fine. These are 10 millimeter bolts. So, and then there is the O-ring gasket for the water pump. And I'm going to try and just reuse my thermostat here, because I think the thermostat is probably okay. And so we'll go from there. I got my gasket for the thermostat there too. Okay, so then we need to come down here, and there are 4 bolts on the front of the pulley there for the serpentine belt, and we will yank those off first, loosen them up, then we will loosen up the serpentine belt and get that off. Also we got to get the bolt for the fan off. I think that is a counter clockwise thread and or reverse thread, so I need a big crescent wrench to get on there, smack it with a hammer, and it'll come off. Okay, let's get this puppy done. Okay, so I got the fan loose. It's got regular threads on it. I didn't have a crescent wrench, adjustable wrench large enough to get on it, and I used some vice grips. The vice grips would pop off when I struck it, and I was hitting it with a dead blow hammer, 3-pound dead blow hammer, to get the force out of it, and the vice grips would keep popping off. So what I did was I got some duct tape and taped the end of the fan, or end of the vice grips, so that they wouldn't pop off when I hit it. So it took two smacks, and there it went. Okay, so let me lift the thing out of here, and then I can also get my screwdriver that fell down in here last night too. And so the next thing I got to do is loosen up these here 4 bolts, and then I'm on the water pump. And right here you see a square hole there, and that just happens to be the size of a 1/2-inch ratchet. So you put your 1/2-inch ratchet in there, and then you can push down to loosen the tension pulley and pull the belt off of the alternator up here, and then all the belt comes loose and you can work on it. Okay, let's keep progress happening here. Okay, so you see we're getting these off. Let me get the socket in the hole there. Whenever you're working one-handed on something, it's always so tough to do what you're trying to do. Let me put the phone down for a minute. Okay, so there. Loosened up the belt here with the tension pulley, and so now I can take off this thing here. Okay, so let's get on it.
You want me to do it because your hands are dirty?
Okay, so we have got the 4 bolts off. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 down on the bottom. Okay, so next step is to take a hammer and wallop the side of the thing to knock it loose. So I'm going to try it with a dead blow first. And it's coming out. Okay, so I'll just do that. I'll put it back over here. Oh, there we go. We're almost out. Nope, there we go. Yeah. All right, so what do we got here? Well, the pump is spinning. So let's see if I can spot a difference between that and the new one. Let me hold the impeller and turn it, see if it turns. Hold on. Okay, so I'm looking at the two, and they are virtually identical. 8 impeller blades, and everything looks to be almost the same. There's a slight difference in the casting with this here, but everything else appears to be the same. So I will put the new one in. What? Oh, hot off the cap. All right, let's see what we got going down here. Well, I know everything looks the way it's supposed to, so let us continue on here figuring out what the heck. That hole there is the tube that goes up to the heater. All right. I'm not sure if I recorded this, but that is the hole that goes to the water heater. And just looking around here, that is the hole that comes in from the block, so it circulates from that side, and I think there might be another one up top here. No. So it draws in from one side, blows out into the water heater tube, and not sure what else. Okay, well, let's clean this out and get back to it. Okay, so there you can see our my OBD2 code reader. Coolant temp is 181, and it goes, I'll give the engine a little bit of rev here, circulate some coolant, and as you can see, it begins dropping. So 176, so it'll go to 174 and hold. There's 174. So it should hold steady there. So very good, very solid. We're getting right about 174 to 183 degrees temperature, and that's it. Doesn't go above, doesn't go below. And over here you can see the gauges on the dash are all good there. Okay, so let me go walk up to the engine here, take a quick gander. So I need to go put tools away, but very nice, smooth idling. We've got pressure. Nothing seems to want to be blowing out. I hosed off the engine here. It had coolant all over the place in there. When the hoses burst, it just sprayed everywhere. So now we have, it's just water. I have a hot water connection on the truck camper that allows me to take my garden hose here, hook up to the hot water on the truck camper, right there with the PEX fitting on the PEX, and then I just turn the valve here and we're good to go. I get a hot water bath for whatever I'm doing. Okay, so let us get things going here. I'm a bit on the tired side. I had my nice little fall and scraped the crud out of my arm last night. But ye old engine is running very nice, very smooth. Where's my water level at? Check. Well, actually, I'm not going to check. Maybe I can turn on the light. Well, the water level's in there somewhere. So, okay. There you go. New water pump. Ain't she pretty? Okay, and then I figured I should at least show what my owie is looking like. Ain't she a beauty? Now that is what you call an owie. Let me get over here where I can see if I'm getting it. Yep, there you go. And what I did was I fell on a tool bin. I'll just show you the culprit here. It was pitch black dark last night around here. So I was coming along and I have one of my 3 tool bins out here. Hit that, fell forward, and scraped my arm right like that. And I'll tell you, that felt good. And this is where we spent our lovely Easter holiday weekend. Putting in a new water pump in the truck. 5.4 liter. Nothing but trouble. Thanks, Ford. If it ain't water leaks, it's oil leaks. There you go. There's the Sunnyside, and we just happen to be near the town of Sunnyside. Actually, Sunnyside's always back from us. Thank the Lord we did not have to fix the truck there, because it has a wonderful smell of feedlot. And let me tell you, nothing thickens the air better than feedlot. So Washington State Patrol was cool with us staying here. Technically the truck stop's closed for the weekend. There's I-80, I believe it is. So that's where we're going. Maybe we'll hit Boise tonight. Who knows? See how I feel. I'm tired. I've been working on this stupid thing all day. It's about 3 o'clock now. But, you know, at least I got to spend the weekend with Kelly. And that is a winner in itself. So there you go. And our view's kind of nice around here. What do they got there? Apple trees, I guess. Something like that. Okay. So there you go. Truck is running like a glove. Like a glove. And, yep. No problemos. Okay, let's get hopping. So we've got a service engine light there. Let me delete that. Scan. Scanning for data. Okay, so there are 2 errors. Oops. Oh, come on, stupid. Oh, come on. You dummy, Lamont. Okay. Yeah, so it's showing an error on the heater circuit malfunction bank 2 sensor 1. And so yeah, we'll see what happens with that. That should just go away now. Trouble codes. So it's the same code, and pending codes. No trouble codes found. Okay, so let us go to clear codes, push enter again, and watch that little yellow service engine light disappear. Oop, there it goes. All right. Yeah, let's get some speed up here. Got our windows are all nice and washed off here with hot water. Next stop, the rest stop, so we can dump and fill. Look at that beautiful sky. What a lucky day. Beautiful Easter day for us. Okay,